welcome back to Women's Football Talk, the YouTube channel that brings you all the latest news and stories from around the world of women's football. Now, there's not a lot of WSL action this weekend due to the Conti Cup final being played, and we also have midweek action which we'll talk about in next week's show. But we have had a game last night between Birmingham City and Everton in a game that Everton won 4-0 at St George's Park thanks to a Simone McGill goal, Claire Emsley, Alisha Lehmann and Jill Scott with the goals for Willie Kirkside, and it was a very comfortable win for the Toffees. The victory sees them stay in 5th place but close the gap down to Arsenal to a few points now. Also a good game for Everton and a great victory and some great goal from McGill. There's a bit of frustrating news that came out after it. So with the Olympics coming up in the summer, Hegarisa was named as the Team GB boss earlier on this week, that she would be leading the women's side in football, and she had to announce, or tell players who wasn't going to be in this squad, I think before the games yesterday. So that kickoff was about 7 o'clock yesterday, and what it turned out to be was she told Birmingham City goalkeeper Hannah Hampton that she wasn't going to be in the squad 90 minutes before the game. Now, I know Hampton may not have been the best keeper, and obviously in the WSL English-wise, because there's Ellie Roebuck's been great, and Sandy McGeever, who she was playing against, was also great, and there's obviously options from Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland. But the fact that you tell someone 90 minutes before a game is where I find it really disheartening and annoying, because throughout that whole 90 minutes before the game and the whole time during the game, she's just going to be thinking about what have I not been picked, what have I done wrong, and she's not going to have her sole focus on preparing for the game, which is such a bad thing by the FA to have done it in that manner and told them that way, because apparently Willie Kirkside also had some players, I don't know who, it hasn't been named, that were told as well at the same time that they weren't going to be in the squad for the upcoming Olympics, which is a disgrace for me from the FA for doing so. It's definitely going to affect your performance, and rightly so, but it's going to be interesting to see who does make the final squad. I'm not too sure when that is set to be announced, but it'll be very interesting to see. But we all know Hannah Hampton's still really young, only 20 years old, so definitely has a bright future ahead of her, and we'll have more European Championships, World Cups and Olympic tournaments ahead of her, so that is definitely something to keep her fingers crossed and be more grateful for, because all she can do now for the rest of the season is just prove Hegarisa and the selectors wrong as to why she wasn't picked. Elsewhere in the WSL this weekend, there's only the one game as Reading entertain Tottenham Hotspur from the Majeski Stadium at 12:30 on the FA player. We also have the Conti Cup final at 2:30 on BT Sport between Chelsea and Bristol City from Vicarage Road, which is going to be a very close game, and it's obviously the first trophy for this season. The WSL also announced that the games on the 27th and 28th of March are going to be able to be watched back to back, so that means every game that weekend in the WSL and the FA Women's Championship will be able to watch, with the weekend starting off with Manchester United versus West Ham at 11:30 on that Saturday, followed by the North London derby and Manchester City versus Reading on Saturday, and then all the Sunday fixtures as well will be played at consecutive times. So as one game finishes, you'll be able to watch the next ones, which is all good news to watch. Right, the Women's Champions League has been played this week, with Bayern Munich, Rosengard, Lyon, Barcelona, Man City, Chelsea and Wolfsburg all getting through, and PSG winning their first leg against Sparta Prague 5-0. And the quarter-final draws have just happened as the time of recording, so I can give you the draw here. Bayern Munich will play FC Rosengard. The winner of Sparta Prague versus PSG will face Lyon. Barcelona will face Manchester City, and Chelsea will face Wolfsburg, in some very, very interesting ties to happen coming up later on this year. Then we have also some action around the world of European football. In Ligue 1 today, Bordeaux play Paris FC, whilst on Saturday Le Havre play Montpellier, Guingamp play ECFF, Dijon play Fleury 91, Stade Rennes play Soyo Chocorete, and the big one is PSG take on Lyon from 8 o'clock on Saturday evening, UK time that is. Over in Spain, Levante play Real Betis at 11 o'clock on Saturday. Deportivo play Real Vallecano at the same time. Then at 3:30, Espanyol play Santa Teresa, and then on Sunday, Madrid CFF play Eibar, Athletic Club play Sporting Cobreloa, Granadilla Tenerife play Sociedad. We have the Madrid derby between Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid. Sevilla play Logroño, and we finish off the weekend with Barcelona versus Valencia. There's no games over in Italy this weekend, but we do have some action in Holland, with 3 games being played today. Heerenveen play FC Twente, VV Alkmaar play Den Haag, PSV versus Excelsior Barendrecht, and then on Sunday Ajax play PEC Zwolle. And finally, in the Bundesliga, Eintracht Frankfurt play Meppen today at 6:15 UK time. And then on Sunday, Duisburg play Freiburg, Bayern Munich play SGS Essen, Werder Bremen play Hoffenheim, Wolfsburg play by Leverkusen, and Turbine Potsdam take on Sand. With all times being at 1 o'clock on Sunday UK time. So that is all the women's action talk for this week. It is going to be a very exciting weekend in the Conti Cup action at Vicarage Road, so I highly recommend that, to check that out. And across the European action, obviously we'll be back at the end of this weekend, probably Sunday or the start of next week, Monday, to review the games that have happened in European football. And we have a midweek fixture slate in the WSL on Wednesday and on Thursday, and I think one game on Friday of next week, so we'll look to them. So whatever you do, enjoy your weekend, make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and we'll be back soon. Until then, we'll see you soon.